What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Toon Rami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So with the new banner out, we obviously have some new category leaders, the main one being the Int Future Gohan. So with that unit out, I figured I would try a free-to-play Bond of Master and Disciples team, but more specifically, I wanted to make sure that every single unit was paired up with their master or disciple. So, for this team, it is a fully rainbow free-to-play team. We're going to be going into the brand new Gohan Dokkan event, and here is the team. So aside from the one odd man out, which is the friend unit, the future Gohan, everybody else is paired up with their master or disciple counterparts. The team leader is going to be the SBR Gohan, key plus 377% across the board. His counterpart, his teacher, his master, will be the AGL Piccolo. I've really come to like this guy since I heard about the Namekian category getting a new lead. I've been trying to use this guy a little bit more often. When he actually is in the appropriate setting, he's very, very useful, and I really, really like him. He's a healer, he's a tank, he's pretty beastly. Then we've got the free-to-play Prime Battle Trunks. He is paired up with his master, which is the brand new free-to-play future Super Saiyan Gohan. So this is basically the free-to-play version of the Int one that you just saw. Both are very, very nice separately. I've never used them once together. This is actually going to be my very first time using this guy in any fight. I just rainbowed him, I just maxed him out, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this guy works. Unfortunately, the one drawback to this guy is that he is not built for a one enemy fight. He's built for something more like Super Battle Road. His passive is more predicated on fighting 2 or more enemies and also androids category. But since we're doing the Gohan Dokkan event, we're not going to be fighting 2 or more enemies, and we're not going to be fighting androids. So he's going to have a bit of a handicap, but because I gave him 20 additional, he should still be able to do a few things that I want him to do. And then finally, the last pairing is going to be Vegeta, the Exchange Vegeta, and the Int Trunks. Now obviously this unit has Trunks in it, but I never really transformed the unit, so it's going to be Vegeta for the fight. Even though the art shows Trunks, I'm never going to use him, so that also adds to why I decided to bring in the Int Trunks as well. Both are excellent free-to-play units. This guy is actually really, really good. One of my new favorite free-to-play units. You only get him from the World Tournament though, but I'm glad that I was able to rainbow this guy because he's actually very, very fun to use. And then obviously, as I mentioned, this is the future Gohan. This guy is a 55%, which actually works out great because, first of all, number one, not many people summon on the banner, so there are not too many Gohans to go around. And also, this is a showcase for the free-to-play Bond of Master and Disciple units, not the pay-to-play one. So, if I can avoid using this guy at all costs, I would like to. So he is going to be shuffled out as much as possible. So there's the team, fully rainbowed, fully maxed out, free-to-play Bond, Master of Disciple. Let's do this. This is my second time going into this Dokkan event because, once again, don't really have much need for this event medal. The only one that I would need it for is the Future Trunks that I got from my summon with Social Fire. If you want to go watch that, go check out the link in the description below or in the little card thingy above. Boom! When I actually pulled the Trunks, I was very, very excited. And I also felt really, really bad because Social Fire is a huge Trunks fan, so if anyone should have gotten that Trunks, it should have been her. Because as I was thinking about it, as time went on, I thought to myself, wait a second, you know what? I don't really need this guy because he's a sub-lead to a category that already has sub-leads. So it was totally unnecessary. I really felt cheated pulling on that banner, actually. I haven't had that kind of a feeling of regret in a long time. But yeah, I felt totally cheated. So this banner is just such an easy skip, really, because if you're able to pull Gohan, if you're lucky enough, great. But if you're not, and you pull anything else, you're going to really feel shortchanged because all those other units besides Trunks can be pulled and has been pulled on other banners. So I only ended up pulling Trunks, so yeah, it was a total shaft for me, honestly. So unfortunately, nobody that we want to be paired up is paired up right now. We've got Piccolo and Trunks. They're probably like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Nobody knows each other. Still don't really have a good pairing. Wow, this is kind of bad. I mean, the team is working out. I wanna run these guys when they're paired up with their counterparts. That was part of the fun for this. We're just gonna forego a super for future Gohan. He's got type advantage, so that should keep him alive. And then we're just gonna have to wait until everybody else can get their pairing. I think next turn we should be okay. There should be at least one pairing next turn.
Nope.
This Trunks though, this Trunks is so good. This Trunks is so good. He can basically be at 130% base attack and defense. And then his super attack allows him to go up by 30%, I believe. So 160, that's really good for a free-to-play unit. So we still don't have a pairing. We still don't have a pairing because this Trunks does not fit with this Vegeta. Not by the standard that I'm setting. So one more turn, we're going to have to just kind of forget about what I was trying to do, the little game I was trying to play, because Dokkan obviously wants to screw with me, which is not a surprise if you guys have been watching my streams lately. I'm still, you know, when I think about it, it really sucks. I'm not mad, but it really, really sucks what happened. God damn it! I've been Dokkanning super responsibly, super strategically, super intelligently, all the adjectives that I wouldn't typically associate with myself, I've been doing. So my free-to-play game has been seriously leveling up. What the heck? Ooh, this is my first time seeing this. Look at that two-armed man. Look at that beautiful two-armed man. All right, so we still don't have a pairing. I think we need to shake things up. This turn is a waste anyway because Gohan is about to go down, so we'll keep future Gohan in here and we'll shuffle out the Int Trunks. This is getting really annoying. I kind of thought with 3 different pairs, we would at least have some sort of a pair-up. No, we have been somehow cleverly avoiding every single pairing that I wanted. That looks cool. Oh my god, that looks cool! Okay, now do we have a pairing? Oh my god! Okay, next turn. Oh my god, I've just been saying next turn from the start of this. This isn't even a showcase. This is another troll. Dokkan is trolling me. Well, okay. Aside from the fact that I'm not able to get the pairings that I want because Dokkan hates me right now, look at how well we're doing. We're totally controlling this match. It hasn't even been close. It's just because of the friend lead. Uh-oh. Type disadvantage. Type disadvantage. Was that type disadvantage? I think it was. Is the Gohan... is the Gohan Int or AGL right now? He's AGL. Yeah, that was type disadvantage. We only took 100k at most. Very nice. Very nice. This Dokkan event is easy. This Dokkan event is easy. We even got transforming into nail. We got the nail assimilation mechanic. So yeah, this is totally easy. Okay, so next turn, we're going to get our first pairing. This entire game, we were not able to get a single pairing that I wanted. Only next round, only next turn are we going to get them. Now, again, if you're wondering why I'm freaking out over nothing, it's just because I wanted to not only show off a free-to-play Bond of Master Disciple team, but I also wanted to see how these units would stack being paired to the units that are basically their counterparts in terms of Master and Disciple. I really wanted to just see, like, I wanted to see SPR Gohan fighting alongside Piccolo. I wanted to see Int Trunks fighting alongside Vegeta, the STR Vegeta. But we somehow cleverly avoided every single pairing this entire game. Only now do we get our first pair-up. That is RNG for you. I have 6 units, 3 pairings out of 7 units on the team, and we could not get a single pairing this entire game.
You suck!
I don't want to do the math because I feel like that would frustrate me even more, but that is some serious bad luck on the RNG. Okay, so here's our first pairing. I purposely put the STR unit first because I want a bit of a challenge. I want to face a little bit of peril, so I'm hoping that this guy's going to get supered, but I don't know if it's going to really matter because this guy's been stacking up his attack and defense, so he's good now. And there is the Master, and here's the Disciple, Trunks. With the first attack, he's got an... Oh, nice! I love how I built this guy. This guy is so great. He gets additional supers. Sometimes he gets crits. Okay, we have one more round, so we can still have a little bit of fun with some pairings. There we go. There we go. So there is Gohan and there is Piccolo. So finally, I got something that I wanted. I don't even know if this fight's going to go on to the next turn. We might be done right here.
Nope.
We'll see. I think with this now, that's pair number 2. So next turn we should... No, next turn we're not going to get pair number 3. Pair number 3 is going to be the physical Future Gohan and the AGL Trunks Prime battle. I don't think that's going to happen, given how late we are in this fight. But how much is this going to do? Probably a 30k. Wow, 30k damage. So, free to play, once again, in complete control. The meta has continually shifted upward, taking free to play along with it. Maybe not as much as pay to play, but still, when you are able to use a pay to play unit as a friend option, it totally makes the game a lot more manageable. You really don't need other pay to plays. I mean, look at how well we're doing with just these free units. Okay, so now this time around, let me actually show you how this guy works, because I'm really excited about this guy. This might end up being a showcase for the Int Trunks, honestly. So look at his stats right now. It's already pretty impressive. This is pay-to-play worthy stats. 161k attack, 111k defense. You want to know why? Let's take a look. So, his super attack causes supreme damage to the enemy, raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. Great. His passive, attack and defense plus 80% and heat plus 3. That's his base stat boost, okay? Then, high chance of attack plus 50%, and then high chance of additional 50% defense. So if everything triggers, that's 130 attack and defense, and then when you use the stat boosting effect of his super attack, that's another 30. If you get it again, that's another 30. So you could almost have a 200% attack and defense boost for a free-to-play unit, which is why this guy's been doing really well, because every single time he's gone, I think he's had an additional super attack. So obviously it doesn't stack forever, it's only 3 turns, but that's still enough to make this dude pretty beastly for a couple turns, because you are able to have some stat boosts overlap with one another. So let's see if he can do that again. We're going to have him go first this time, and you know what? No, we're not going to transform Vegeta. We want to keep him as Vegeta, not Trunks, because that kind of kills the point of the whole pairing thing that I worked so hard to get. Ooh, and we're getting a Dokkan attack. I don't think we're going to kill him because we're not Android 17. We don't have the skill needed to mitigate the damage a little extra on this Dokkan event like the Android 17 and 18 from the future would. But I think this is still going to do at least this is going to do 1 million. I'm going to call it 1 million damage. Maybe if he gets an additional, it'll be even more. Wait a second, 85k. Wow, the damage reduction is a lot. The damage reduction is quite a bit. You know what? That's good. That's good. This now will allow me to have a little bit more fun with these guys. Hopefully there's no other mechanic where we have to beat him within a certain amount of turns. I don't think there is one. We haven't seen anything to indicate as such. But, yeah, so the rest of the fight will be a little bit more strenuous because we're not doing that much damage. Oh, this might take a while. This might take a while. So I'm shuffling out the physical Gohan this time because I want to have the Trunks and free-to-play future Gohan pair up. Why do I keep calling him free-to-play? They're all free-to-play. But I want to have them pair up, and I want to see how they work. And the Piccolo, you know, he's a great healer, he's a great tank, so he can function well on his own. Just like in the show, you know, Gohan will wuss out and run away.
You suck!
And run away for a couple of turns, no big deal. Let's have some more fun with these other units. Okay, so last turn we had the attack increase, but not the defense. That's why we've got more of an attack form Super Trunks this time instead of an all-around beast. So we'll have Trunks go first, and then Vegeta, and then future Gohan. In 2 turns, he will pair up with the Prime Battle, and then we can finally have that pairing. And I think we'll keep the lineup as such. We'll have Int and STR right here, and then we'll have Physical and AGL over there, and then we'll just wait it out. Wow, this is taking forever. this is gonna take a while. I kind of feel like we should have maybe we should have brought something a little bit stronger. 42k. All right, we're taking some damage. Please do a lot of damage. You're probably my only hope, dude. Oh my god. I think that I might have to fast forward this because this is ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna see. If the Int Future Gohan can't do substantial damage, we're probably gonna have to fast forward this bad boy because we are already quite a ways into the video. And this guy is not taking any oh my god, what the hell? I've made a huge mistake. How is it getting worse? How is this? Okay, he did a little bit more. That's weird. What the hell? Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, please. Am I gonna be trapped in this event for hours? Okay. Alright. Okay, you know what? Okay. So, what we're gonna do is next time that the int Gohan comes back, we're gonna pair him up with the Prime Battle LR. That's what we're gonna do. Because this is... I have not seen this in quite some time where the damage mitigation is so substantial that free-to-play units are bricking this hard against him. I guess that's a good thing, right? It means that you have to be a little bit more prepared going into this. You can't just throw anybody into the fight. So that's good. So, well done, Dokkan, I guess. But, wow. This is, this is like legendary Goku event levels of insanity where we're just going to keep going and going and going. Vegeta, the exchange Vegeta is an infinite stacker. I'm curious to see how much attack and defense he's going to have by the end of this. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to fast forward through this and we're going to we're just going to talk at the end of the video. How's that?
6.5 hours later.
Okay, well, I said that I thought having the int future Gohan pairing up with the AGL one and having him relevant would make the fight go faster, and as always, Dokkan set to prove me wrong with giving every other unit basically critical hits. So much so that they took out future Gohan so fast I wasn't able to check and see the final count on the Vegeta stacking. So once again, somehow, someway, Dokkan decided to flip me the bird in whatever trolling fashion they could.
You suck!
And they did a very good job. But there you go. Lesson learned. Never. If you're going to do this event free to play, I highly recommend you take those androids. Don't do a free to play non-androids team on this event. Because I can't believe it, but it's actually not worth doing. So that is it for the video, guys. There you have it. Free to play. Free to play still gets the job done. You know, whether you take the scenic route, whether you take the ugly route, you still get to the same result if you put your mind to it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you came across this same feeling of regret going into this Dokkan event with a free-to-play team. I myself have never experienced this before. I've never seen this where I took a free-to-play team into an event and I did so little damage that I really thought that I would never get out. Never once before. Let me know in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click that notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.